Well, it's December 1st of 2016. It's hard to believe we're already here this time of year and getting ready for Christmas. The last week has brought some pretty tragic news with the events at Ohio State University, and then some tragic news here in our town as well this week. And in the grief and in the times where something like that happened, I was talking to one of my children right after the incident at Ohio State, and they just looked at me with disbelief on their face and said, "Why? Why?" And that's the question we hear at every turn. And I think it's important to understand as Christians that the question why is asked because at the fundamental level, you and I are moral creatures, and we want to assign some kind of moral reasoning to the events, whether it be a hurricane or whether it be a tornado or the fires in Tennessee right now or the death of a loved one. We want to know why it happened. And the stark reality is that we live in a fallen world where things are broken, and it's broken because of the sins of mankind. We also understand that outside of the big picture's why, we may not get a small picture why on this side of eternity. We can get the big picture why in understanding that, well, heartache happens because we're sinners and because we live in a fallen world. And so with that big picture, then we see the big picture answer. The answer is that we are sinners. Now the answer to the why, the answer to the heartache is what we're about to celebrate this month, and that is Christmas. The big picture answer is that Jesus Christ came to suffer with us. Now here's the thing about suffering. There's something about suffering that I don't mind hurting as long as I know other people are hurting with me. There's something very just comforting that it doesn't really relieve my pain. It just helps me know there's other people going through it. And that really is the greatest story of the incarnation, is not just that God gave hope, but that God joined us in our suffering. He came alongside of us. And that really is the story of the incarnation. God became flesh. That's the message of Emmanuel. God came down to where we are. He suffered with us. He knew what it was to lose people. He knows what it is to hunger. He knows what it is to labor. He knows what it is to be tired. And he came into the human existence and he empathizes with us. And that's the wonderful picture of Christmas, is that God became flesh and dwelt among us. And so the hope we have was not just that he came, but that he died and was buried and rose again. And that, friend, he is coming again. And all the whys of our heart will be set right when Jesus returns again. God bless you, folks. We hope there'll be an encouragement to you. Let's keep looking for him. Let's keep telling people about him this week. We'll talk to you on Sunday. God bless.